Papino, it's Papino, it's Papino. What's the word? What's the word? Salute to the people. Yeah, what's Papino, man? What's Papino? The word, what is the word? It's Papino, let him come up in the building, let him come in the building. What's the word? What's the word? Asia salute. Salute. Appreciate the pull up. Yeah, just want to pull up real quick. Set some things straight real quick. You understand? Because your man Mr. Meow was out of pocket. Mr. Meow was out of pocket, people. That's a fact. Mr. Meow is out of pocket. I don't know how to take that combo balls. Word, I don't know what. Congratulations, you know how to work the AI too. Great video. Salute to you for that. You know what I mean? Like, what that's what this about is like you wanted to show that you the best video editor or AI editor. Like that's what you want. You can have that. I ain't no competition for that. That's not my work. I don't take that credit for nothing. It's my man work. You understand me? So, I don't know what that was about. You know, that's what I took out of that. Word, I ain't take nothing else. That's what I took out of that. You wanted to show off your skills. What up, my guy? You wanted to show off your skills. You know what I mean? Let the people know that you could do the video too. Like, that's all right. Don't nobody what's the name that. I know I'm not going to take credit for that, so if that's what you could do, salute you for that. That ain't got nothing to do with what you supposed to have been talking about. You know what I mean? Like, I don't get that. I don't get that. We gonna talk about that though, man. You know what I mean? My niggas need to stop. Stop. It's a fact. Stop it, man. You know what I mean? Dudes, I don't know, man. They feel they're not getting the recognition they deserve. I don't know what it is. Then you speaking on all kind of false allegations. Like I don't know where you digging this up at. Yeah, I don't know where he digging this up at. Snowbueno.com. It's a fact. I don't know where he digging this up at, man. Like, that thing is no bueno. I be with all his ops and all that. Yo, your ops. Man, really though? Like, do we really know the same people? You know, the people that I was raised up under, I mean literally, that I was raised up under, that knew me over 40 years, they not running around talking about they got ops, man. You know what I'm saying? The guys that you know, that raised me and I seen in action, they seen me in action, they don't talk about they got ops. Especially not on no YouTube streets. You understand? That's just one. Chilling with your ops, nigga. Who your ops, nigga? Everybody on this joint, as you would say, know you. So what you got? Hidden agenda ops? You know what I'm saying? You got hidden agenda ops or something? I be chilling with all his ops. Yo, this guy is wild, man. And he be talking about somebody weaponized, you know what I'm saying, my page and all that. Hey, yo, Mr. Meow, man, it's plenty of times you jumped on my live talking about a situation that had nothing to do with the live, my guy. I didn't say nothing. I let you get it off. You know how many videos I can go back and watch you come up there and talk about a whole nother situation, doxing? I ain't say nothing when you did it. I ain't say nothing when you did it. Nothing at all, man. I ain't say nothing at all when Mr. Meow came on my page plethora of times, man. On my live, plethora of times, man. Talking about something that ain't got nothing to do with the topic, man. Like, really. Like what's going on over there, man? You might need to come up chop or something, man, and you know, and inhale some of this dirty air, man, something, man. Cause I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know, man. Like, you can't be a representation of the same cloth I'm cut from, man. We don't move like that. We don't move like that. That's a fact. We don't move like that. And instead of you saying, yo, Bucks, yo, that's a good look. Yo, your joint is dope. You want to be in indirect competition. You know what I'm saying? You want to be in an indirect competition. Oh, I could do the same thing all day, all show. All right, that's cool. That's what you could do. I can't do that. That's done for me, man. I lined you up for content. Yo, I don't need to line you up for content, my guy. My page is moving in a pace where it's okay for me. So what am I using you for content for? Before you jumped on that platform, you knew what was going on. I said it clearly. I said it clearly, people. I even promoted it where it was like, yo, this is one of these classes where, you know, your joint might not get monetized. And like, I said that before you even pulled up, man. That's a fact. Even before you pulled up, I said that. So I don't know where you get this, somebody try to use you for content at. I don't know where you get that at. I definitely don't even get, I definitely can't identify to the same thing that you trying to identify to. You know what I mean? If anything, you should salute that. Boom, I dropped him down. You ask, I don't even do that. You see what I'm saying, people? I don't even do that. Who watch my joint, they know I don't even do that. You understand what you wanted your voice heard. And I let you get up there and spit your spill. Like, what are you talking about? All the people you know, they don't like me. Okay, and what you mean? All the niggas you know, all them niggas you know, I don't know. And I'm keeping it like that. And I'm keeping it like that. They ain't gotta know me. Oh, they think this way. I don't care what they think. You think I care what they think? Nigga, I'm really him. What do you mean? Like I gotta care about what people you deal with think? Come on, man, get yourself together, man. This ain't no YouTube nigga you dealing with right here. You know what I'm saying? But you know, neither here or there. Like I don't care. I don't care who you deal with that don't like me. I'm good. I want more people not to like me. Facts. We're not the same. They're not supposed to like me if you dealing with them. Talking about I deal with all his ops. Nigga, who your ops? I don't deal with ops, man. I eliminate ops. How you talking about, oh, you running around every op you deal with? I don't deal with, I don't even know who your ops is. Like, real talk. Dealing with your ops and this and that. Like, come on, my guy. I don't care about none of that, man. Care about none of that. You doing a little too much crying, man. Doing a little too much crying, man. You the one doing shit for views. I ain't gotta do that. That's what you doing. My content is my regular content. You popped up. That's my regular. That's my regular ordeal. 6 o'clock is my regular hour. I go on. I do my regular spill. What are you talking about? Chasing clout, nigga? You bugging, man. What's wrong with you, man? Dude's just weird, man. Just to show off that he could do the AI and make a video dissing me. Okay, cool. I congratulate you for that. That's what's up. Like I said, I don't do that. I don't do it. It's not what I'm into. It's not what I'm into, man. You know what I mean? I got a guy who blessed me. So at the end of the day, when you jumped on a platform, it just so happened his view was to do what he did, and he did it, and it turned out to be great. You the only one complaining. What you complaining for, man? You that dude, you been around all these years and all that. What you complaining for, man? I try to use you for content. Man, stop it, Five. I don't like trying to use you for content. Nigga, I'm really him, nigga. What you talking about? Use you for content. Nigga, you got me twisted. Well, congratulations, man. Dope song. Is that what you want me to acknowledge? Dope song. You can do the AI too. Dope song. Congratulations. Dope. But let me do what I do. You doing what you doing, I got people to do the same thing for me. You understand what I'm saying? So let me do what I do. I ain't got no time to be going back and forth and doing all that. Like, it is what it is. You can expose me. My nigga, you can expose whatever you want to expose. Free promotion is better than no promotion. Expose whatever you want to expose. Nigga, I'm thorough through and through. Thorough. Through and through. Thorough. DNA. Thorough. Thorough. The dudes I named, that's my big bro people. Thorough. That's my big brother people. Nigga, thorough. Through and through. What we talking about, man? Come on, man. What we talking about, man? Like, dudes is wicked, man. Dudes is wicked, man. I don't know what dudes is talking about, B. Dudes is wild. I try to use him as content. Well, you know what I mean? Like I said, I hope it is a play. Because if it ain't a play, nigga, you looking like a bozo, Mr. Meow. Talking about grow some balls, nigga. But you know, anyway, man, it is what it is, man. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Keep doing what you're doing. I'll keep doing what I'm doing, man. You can take it the way you want to take it, man. That's a fact. You know where I'm at. You know where I'm at. You know where I be. It's a fact. So I ain't even gonna do too much on that. You talk about ops and all that you got. You may need to go handle them ops. I ain't got no ops. You may need to go handle them ops of yours. I ain't got no ops, man. It's a fact. I ain't got no ops. That's what you might need to do, man. Salute. I ain't read the chat, people. You know, I'm spitting my spill. Salute to everybody pulling up in the building. I ain't really paying attention to the chat. Just, you know, spitting my spill. Cause I don't know what's wrong with dudes, man. Anybody that can watch that video, man. That joint was even Steven. I don't know what, you know, this guy, Mr. Meow, he, you know, I don't know where he get any type of ill thrill from that video. Don't understand it. Talking about he not doing it for views. But you go make a whole, you should get time out to make a whole AI video. For what? Like, what that was supposed to get me mad? Yo, dudes be taking this YouTube shit too serious, me. I guess that's supposed to get me mad, man. I'm supposed to be totally upset. Negative, man. Do your thing, man. Great job. I applaud you. That's a fact. Keep doing you. Trust me, whatever you do ain't stopping nothing that I got going on, man. Nothing at all. Nothing at all, man. It ain't stopping it. Nothing. Talking about my daughter, like, you whatever, man. Whatever, man. None of y'all don't know nothing about nothing about me. Because if you did, you would act accordingly. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, that's neither here nor there. You know what I mean? This is YouTube. Keep it on YouTube. Have fun with it if that's what you chose to do. I don't even care. You ain't got to keep it real. You know what I mean? You ain't got to keep it real with me. You know what I mean? As long as I know I ain't got a lot to kick it. You understand? I ain't got a lot to kick it. So I don't know what he talking about. Yo. You know, then he's like, he yo. Hey, yo, Mr. Meow's a nut, man. You know, I ain't doing this and I ain't doing that, but then come with a indirect. Yeah, they come with an indirect. Like, relax, man. Relax. Word up, relax. That's a fact. Relax. I don't know your ops. You understand? I don't know nobody that you deal with that dislike me. That's cool too. I'm alright with that. They can dislike me. It is what it is. I don't know that. Like, to me, that was like some female-ish. Yeah, you know, everybody. All right, cool. What, I supposed to get mad at that? What, I supposed to say, oh, yo, I'm shut my page down. And, all Mr. Meow people don't like me. And so what? Look, I got niggas in real life that don't like me, nigga. And if you know, you know. What I look like being bothered by that, man? Dudes is insane, man. I got dudes that know you, everybody that know you, they don't. Okay, and? And? Add them to the list. Word up, add them to the list. That's how that go. Got no time for all that. Yo, everybody I know, they don't like you anyway. All right, cool. Talking about everybody looking at me funny. Really? Welcome to the line, man. As they would say, welcome on board. Welcome on board. It's gonna be way more people than that, man. That ain't gonna like me, man. Welcome on board. Welcome on board. Then he's showing, yo, he went back about a year and some change ago when I packed the boogeyman up, packed him right on up. I don't know what was his motive about that. I don't know why he showed that. I packed boy right on up. You ain't hear from him since. Go back to the video. You ain't hear from him since. Go back to the video. That's what y'all gotta do. I ain't got a lot to kick it. Go back to the video. You know what I mean? Go back to that video. Back to that video. I don't know what that was. You was on all the clashes. Alright, so, no, pretty much me too. Was on all the clashes. Not an issue. And I ain't even have my own situation there. Not an issue. You dig? So I don't know, you know what I mean? Like, definitely ain't gotta chase clout, my guy. I got enough situations where I can talk about my own movies. That's a fact. Whether I starred in them or I played the role in them, I got my own movies to tell. I ain't got a lot to kick it. But you know, sometimes dudes, you know, this be they hitting agendas though. You know, like I said, this, you know, yo, Bucks, you know, you doing your thing. You know, you trying to add on to your channel. You know what I mean? Good work. Nigga don't, you know, a nigga don't know how to be a real nigga and do that. You know what I'm saying? Nigga don't know how to be a real nigga to do that. Nigga gotta find a way to crawling through the cracks and all that, to take a shot, then duck their head back in the crack. I don't do none of that. It's a fact. I don't need to do none of that. I'm 050 Bucks, aka Mr. Shoot Right Back, aka the Dark Side General. Niggas is wild. I wouldn't even brag about being on this joint for the amount of time you've been on this joint. So all you got to do is talk about his memories. Oh yeah, I did this, and oh yeah, I did that. All right, but continue doing that. Ain't nobody stopping you from doing none of that. Continue to do it. You know, they always want to give that speech, man. You can't tell nobody how to grow and blow if you ain't grow and blow. It's impossible. How you could give advice to somebody to glow and blow, and you can't even glow and blow? Pause. Pause. In advance. And it's just a fact, people. There's no way, man. Ain't no way I could sit down and tell somebody how to get rich on YouTube if I didn't get rich. How am I doing that? I need somebody to explain that to me. How does that work? Yeah, how does that work? How can I tell somebody, you know what I'm saying? How can I tell somebody, you dig, how to do their thing? Yo, Plaga, salute. Above Real, salute. Diamond Princess, salute. Artie in the building, salute. El Plaga, a.k.a. the movie, in the building. Yo, El Plaga, what's going on with these people, man? I don't know what's going on with them, man. 2020, salute. The long hair, salute. Y'all don't know what's up with these people. Renegade Society, salute. Bobby Ramo, salute. Yeah, instead of these dudes giving, you know, flowers, Pamela, salute. These dudes, they want to indirect hate. That's what that was, Mr. Meow. Indirect hate. Give my man his flowers. Great job, good work. You understand what I'm saying? Way to be on point. Like, what happened with that? What happened with the, yo, you know what? Good money, man. Yo, that was a dope show. You know what I mean? way to bring the entertainment and excitement to it. Like a nigga turn around and hate, oh yo, let me go make a song dissing Bucks. Like, like really? Like, yo, man, is it that serious? Is it that serious, people? Like, I'm confused. Is it that serious? Like, I know it was that serious, man. You could have dropped that same song without no introduction. I'm okay with you dissing me. That ain't what you think. I'm supposed to be mad at that, man? Come on, man. Great song, man. Make another one. You know what I'm saying? Make another one. You ain't stopping nothing I'm doing over here. Make another one. I don't know what you thought you was going to stop something. You thought you was going to get all these. Like, you be killing me. You be killing me, man. And if you speak truth, then you's a backwards ass nigga. Because if you could make it somewhere and get all these views and all this shit that you be talking about, nigga, you need to stay over there and get all those views, nigga. We ain't doing that over here. We ain't doing that over here. And I go for all you motherfuckers always talking that, yeah, you know, I can get this on my other channel, I got 1 million views. Well, go back to that other channel, get you 1 million more views, man. We ain't doing that over here. Niggas ain't cracking 1 million views over here. You know what I mean? So that's backwards. If you running around and you know you can get ahead and go get 500 views and 1 million views, then you need to stay over there, man, and continue to get them views. Because I ain't seen you get them views over here yet. That's just a fact. You see somebody trying to make something, you know, try to dance around, you know, the bull-ish. You know, you get guys like this. Oh, yeah, he's just doing it. So what he doing? Salute him for the work that he does. Like, you just showed you was big mad. It showed you was big mad. That's a fact. So you did. Showed you was big mad. Oh, yeah, such and such, you know, while I'm on, you coming up with whistling. I ain't come up with nothing, nigga. While I was on, my guy came through, seen what the situation was, and he got access, and he used it the proper way. Congratulations, man. Salute to my guy, Renegade Society Production, man. Dope work. Like, that's not hard to do. That's what you should have did, Mr. Meow. Yo, tell your man, Renegade, that was dope work, man. Cool, that's it. That niggas did the same thing. El Plaga come, do what he do, put his spin on it. Now everybody want to be like, oh, niggas been doing that in the sector. All right, that's cool. So what? He's not trying to reproduce what somebody did already. He's doing what he know how to do, and he's doing a good job at doing it. Like, dudes kill me, man, instead of giving, you know, kudos and props. You understand? The people who trying to make a living, you know, trying to put a little spaz on their situation. Like, you be having dudes that be in the cut, be looking to be hating, yo. Oh, yo, word. Well, I could do a better job than that. Oh, yeah, oh, I could do that too. This is this. All right, if you could do it, then do it. No one is holding you up to not do it. Real talk. Ain't nobody holding you up not to do it, man. You know what I mean? You gotta do what y'all need to do, man, and stop trying to use somebody else as an excuse for you doing what you need to do. My show continue to go on every week. Y'all, everybody know what I do every week. We prepare for Friday for the Bozo of the Week award. You understand? Then let's get to something else. This guy is so delusional records, right? He tells me, I could go back and watch the show. He tells me, yo, put a 1 in the chat for Bozo of the Week for Pain and put a 2 in the chat for Bozo of the Week for me. I took the idea from him and I just put both of them in a poll. You understand? I just put both of them in a poll. You dig? And then at the last minute, Cap Shot came up in O-Head. None of them is crying. None of them is talking about, yeah, and you did this and yeah, you did this. Let me do my show. Let me do what I do. Straight like that. Let me do what I do. I'm not complaining. I'm not crying. I'm not doing none of that. I'm not sitting here mad, yeah, this nigga Mr. Meow ain't pull up to my show. I'm not doing none of that, man. My show gonna go on, man. You said you was going on your first live. You said you was going on at 6. You jumped on OG Bobby Johnson joint. I asked you what time. You said 9:30. I wasn't gonna go on. I was gonna pull up on your show, entertain your show at 6. You know, 6 is my slot time, so you already know what I'm saying. All right. It looked like he's shooting. Sorry tomorrow, but look like he's shooting. And you use your little bozo thing. All right, cool, great, good money. I'm gonna go ahead and go pull up, tune into that at 6. But you said, you know, I guess you changed it because your joint damn sure said 6 o'clock, so you changed it. So I said, let me get in and just jump right in and do what I do. Jump right in my slot and do my thing. That's what I always do, 6 o'clock. That's what I always do. You did? So I don't know why, you know what I'm saying, a person expect anything else other. For what? You know what I'm saying? For what? You dig? For what? Hit that like button, people. You know what I'm saying? On your way in, tap the screen twice, man. Hit that like button. You dig? That's all I ask. Just hit that like button. You know, I just wanted to, you know, come back and, you know, talk my talk. I tried to pull up on this situation last night. You talking about my audio, it was echoing. You know what I mean? So I tried it twice, and that was just it for me. It was like, all right, cool. Then I heard him say, yo, I ain't got to come back up. So I just left it alone. Tuned in, heard a little what I heard, and I'm like, all right. Well, what was this about? Are you doing this for views? That's for sure. Are you doing it for views? You understand? Like, are you doing it for views? That's a fact. Because that's what it seemed like to me. That's what you're doing. You know what I mean? That's what it seemed like to me. But yeah, man, dudes be killing me with that, man. Oh, I go over here and I do 500 views. Oh yeah, I go over here and I can get 1 million views. Like, all right, why you not continue to do that? Continue to go get your 1 million views. Continue to go do all that. We not doing that over here, man. Hood TMZ was Papino. You know what I'm saying? Like, we not doing all that over here, people. We over here doing what we need to do to try to keep our situation going. That's it. We sorry. I say it for the sector. We sorry. We ain't make it to where you at. We ain't make it to where as though we could do 1 million views. We ain't make it to where as though we can get, what, 50 views or whatever you be talking about you be getting. We ain't making it to do that over there. All right, what's next? What's next? So that means, right, since you're that guy and you are putting up all these views, then that means you come over here to the dirty, then you should be putting up 2-3 million views. Because you already there. You already there. You should be putting up 200 to 300 or 3 million views. Because you promote, you're that guy. You know everything about YouTube and you this and you that. And dudes don't type in the chat because they scared of you and da-da-da this and da-da-da that. All right, cool. Granted. No, I don't be understanding people like that, man. That's just like me talking about, yeah, y'all can go over here to this other joint on UNT Sports, Hip Hop and Fashion. I go over there, I get 3 million views over there. And then I come over to the dirty sector on UNT Network, and I'm only getting 500 views. That shit don't add up. It don't add up, people. That's a fact. That shit do not add up. Ain't no way you go from getting 3 million views to you come over somewhere else and you only getting 500 views. Like, come on. That don't add up. So I'm never going to promote that about myself. Because it still has to add up at the end of the day. It has to add up. You know what I mean? If it don't add up, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you if it don't add up. I'm just being real. I'm just being real, people. You know what I mean? But don't be the ones, though. You know, indirect slander. You know what I mean? Like, your channel doing so much better than everybody else's channel. Your situation doing so much better than everybody else's situation. Like, how is that? You still run around talking about somebody dealing with your ops. Who your ops? Because again, where I come from, dudes that raised me, they don't walk around talking about they got ops, man. They finish their ops. That's a fact. And if you know, you know. They finish their ops. So I don't know. I don't walk around nowhere talking about I got an op. I ain't got none. Because if I feel some kind of way and for me to even consider them to be my op, then I'm doing something wrong. So that means you got to go deal with your ops. If you feel you got ops, you got to go deal with your ops. Period. That's just what you got to do. Should nobody else be caught up or involved in any opposition that you say you have? Nobody. Nobody shouldn't be caught up into that. Nobody should be caught up into that. If you have an op, nobody should be caught up dealing with you and your op. That should be something that you should finish and get left alone. That's a fact. Anything else is irrelevant. Just never heard that before though, man. It's like being real. Pardon the silence. Pardon the silence, people. Yeah, just being real, man. Just never heard nothing like that, yo. Never heard nothing like that. Yo, you be around with my ops. Like, who was your ops? Y'all be killing me with that. Y'all be killing me with that, man. You know what I mean? Find a different, way to, the way to say that. Because no one on YouTube should be your op. No one. No one on YouTube should be your op. At all. So I supposed to come up here in response and be like, yeah, well, you be chilling with my ops. This is just figure of speech. You chilling with my ops and you doing this and you like that back and forth. No, I'm not doing that. I don't got ops, man. I got fans. They're not ops. They fans. They are indirected supporters. And that's a fact. They are indirected supporters. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. But I ain't, I ain't running around here, harboring feelings. Yo, you should have hit me up. For one, I ain't got no way to get in contact with you. That's one. Two, I wouldn't contact you, not over that. Contact you for what? Yo, you brought me up and then you played some shit in the background. And so what? That's what I do on my channel. This is what we do on my channel. So I thought that was dope. Did I request that? No. I didn't request that. That's what makes it so dope. Because I didn't request it. That joint just did what it did. And we ran with it. And it came out dope. Like, you supposed to be saluting that. Ain't you a content creator? I try to bring the situation and put some light on it. That's all I did. Word up. I don't know how you get mad at that. Word. How you get mad at that? How you get mad for somebody creating something that was good money? Nobody else complained. Everybody else, man, good show. I get good show from everybody else. Good show. Hey, yo, Cap Shot, salute. Cap shot salute, man. I hope you had a dope B-day, man. Hope you ain't spitting on your birthday on YouTube. Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? Those people like that's just what that is, man. You know what I mean? I don't know what's up with Mr. Meow, man. Mr. Meow bumped his head, man. He had to. You know what I'm saying? He had to bump his head, man. You understand me? He had to bump his head. That's the only thing that I can say to that. Is he had to bump his head. I could debunk everything that he said out of his mouth, man. Everything. Everything he said out of his mouth, I debunk it. Everything. I don't hang with your ops. I don't know who your ops. Didn't even know you had ops. You know what I mean? Everybody that I know, you know what I'm saying, that you'll pull up on my situation when you talk about that one person. Ain't nobody say nothing about that. Nigga, I don't pull up on your platform talking about nobody that I'm having words with. You know what I'm saying? I don't pull up on nobody on your platform that I got words with. I don't bring that to your platform. And I'm not saying I got a problem with you doing it. It ain't about nothing because I let you do it several times. Several times. You know how many times I got you saying, yo, Bucks, I appreciate you for letting me come up here and talk my talk and blah, blah, blah. Yeah. I did that. Off topic and just let you get your spill off. Let me find out you harboring and hating agendas, man. Yeah, that's a fact, Cap Shot. You ain't supposed to have no ops on YouTube, man. DBN salute. DBN said that's why I don't rock with that miserable bump who just came around to talk about the same for 2 months straight. This is the result. Then he fall back. Why I don't want to argue. Now, I'm not arguing though, you know what I mean, DBN? You know, this is what YouTube is, man. For me, I need to speak for me. You did? I need to speak for me. Check this out. Only me. In this. Meaning YouTube years. I grew up in this. You understand? This is how I learned to do what I do. So I'm not mad at that. People got to stop falling for it. They got to stop falling for the trick bag. That's how that go. You got to stop falling for the trick bag. You know what I'm saying? People falling for the trick bag. I can't be mad at that. You know what I'm saying? I can't be mad at that. People, they want to fall for the trick bag. What I'm going to be mad at that for? That's on them. You know what I'm saying? That's on them to fall for the trick bag. That ain't on me. Yeah, that ain't on me to fall for the trick bag, man. You know what I mean? That's on the individual that's falling for the trick bag. That's a whole fact. I'm not putting myself in no predicament where as though, you know what I mean, I ain't able to do what I need to do. Yeah, it is. But now check this out, right? You say that, right, DBN? Now look what you're saying. Okay. I say let's kind of like try to get off that for a minute. Let me do the Bozo Awards. So no matter how you look at it, DBN, niggas gonna do what they gonna do, whatever. Hey, yo, yeah, Top, you ain't ready for this, Top. Stop it. Stop it, Cap Shot. But you know what I'm saying, though, DBN? I got the Bozo Awards popping. Niggas still got an issue. Come on, man. You can't make this up, man. You can't control how a person gonna feel when they wake up in the morning, man. You can't control that, DBN. There's no way you control nothing that these people do when they wake up in the morning. If this person feel like he want to be upset and mad at breakfast, you can't control that. So no matter how we redirect, we come up with something new, whatever. it's still gonna be the same old because it's the people you dealing with. It ain't the sector. It's the people you dealing with in the sector. That's what this is about. It's the people that we deal with in the sector. They wake up with the issue. 9 times out of 10, the issue be with theyself. Wax Dog, salute, my guy. That's a fact, DBN. There you go. Correcto Mondo. Correcto Mondo. You want to control you. That's why I do what I do. As long as I know that I can do this, it's on. That's all it takes for me. It's on. I'm not crying about it. Man, if you would know, man, listen, man. Only if a person knew, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's other things, trust me, man, I could cry about, man. There's other things that I could cry about, people. I'm just being honest, man. There's other things I could cry about, man. I can't cry about how nobody feel about me on YouTube. I can't cry about what they talk about my family on YouTube. I can't cry about somebody doxing my family on. They doxed me already. Well, you know what I'm saying? Like, these are the things I've been through. I'm not talking about this because it never happened to me. It happened to me. Nigga shot my page. A nigga call themselves doxing me. A nigga call themselves getting this, all that information. Like, that doesn't mean nothing to me, whether it was true or false. Whether true or false, I don't get caught up into that. There's certain individuals is weird. So now, see, and this is where I think people mess up. Their communication is messed up. Because either two things. Well, let's just say 3. You know the nigga weird, or the female is weird. You got a right to deal with them, or you don't. That's that. But if you know a female or a male is moving weird, or they are weird, you got a right to deal with them or don't deal with them. You have that right. Period. People got that right, man, and that's what y'all don't do on these streets over here. Y'all rather talk and you ain't gotta deal with them. And when you don't deal with them, then you don't know what they saying. You don't know what they saying. Who you talking about, Wax Dog? Where who bum heads at? Yeah, who you talking about, Wax Dog? I don't think I bump heads with nobody. You know what I'm saying? I don't, I try to keep it clean, man. I don't worry about what the naysayers say. None of that. I'm speaking on Mr. Meow. Yeah, I'm speaking on Mr. Meow. You know what I mean? Not, not speaking at him, but I'm speaking to him. Yeah, I'm speaking to him. Not on this, what we talking about now is I'm just talking about everybody in the sector, everybody and anybody in the sector. You got a right. You got a right to not deal. Now, if you deal with that person, then you deal with everything that comes with that person. If you allow it. If you allow it. That's just like me and Wax Dog. We right here in Mans, and I'm doing what I'm doing. And I know, or Wax Dog knows somebody that I deal with is a weird person. Wax Dog got every right not to deal with that person. You know what? I'm off that. I don't deal with that. I'm good. And keep it moving. That's that. No harm, no foul. And just keep it moving. You see, what people stick around, they know people be bozos. They know people is weird, however you want to call it, but they still deal with them. I'm not raised like that. Right now, to this day, my day one is a day one, nigga. And he's going at it with my other day one. This is on everything I love. I chose not to deal with the other dude, and this is my guy I grew up with as well. But I chose not to deal. If I'm not gonna deal, I'm not. All like, what up, shake hand, none of that. This is how I was raised. It's sad to say it, but this is how I was raised. This is what it is. I'm not gonna say, yeah, you know, my man did some bozo-ish, but I'ma still deal with him. So now every time somebody come to me, yo, that's your man? Yeah, yo, you know that nigga did some bozo. Now I gotta answer to that. Oh, yo, I gotta give a reason. I gotta explain. Nah. Cut that off. Now, if you know your man is weird, out of pocket, and you still deal with him, then you should be okay with explaining, because that's what's gonna come with it. That's what's gonna come with it. So you gotta be okay with that. You gotta be okay with that. So you can't complain, you can't argue the fact, none of that. Yeah, above real, I agree with you. But to me, that's not being thorough. That's just being a man or a woman. That's just you standing on something. Like why? Like this. Listen, maybe let me say it a different way. This is without being thorough. This is without all of that. You ain't got to be none of that. You ain't got to be thorough. You ain't got to be no gangster. You ain't got to be none of that, man. But it's about you letting someone rent free space in your everyday life, right? And what I mean by that is, when you start dealing with people and they start renting space in your everyday life, now it becomes a problem. And that problem is the only one could fix it is you. So that's a fact, Wax Dog. You know what I'm saying? That's the point that I'm trying to make. You know what I mean? It's not like you have the right. Like, this is what people don't be understanding, man. It's like you got the right to do whatever you want to do. If you know somebody a bozo, you chose to deal with them, you got to wear that. If you rocking with somebody and you knew he was a bozo and you stop rocking with him, you got to wear that. Either or, you got to wear it. But don't complain about it. It is what it is. Yo, dude over there is weirdo. I don't rock with him. Keep it moving. A nigga say that to me. Yo, that nigga Bucks a weirdo. You know what I mean? Like, they got to keep it moving. Why would you want to deal with me? See? That's when that question start being asked. Well, why you want to deal with the nigga? You know nigga was a bozo. Why would you deal with him? Now that question starts to linger. That question starts to be start being asked around. Damn, yo, why he rock with him? Yo, he don't know boy a bozo. Now he got the behind closed doors and behind the scene and all that. Now he got to go explain himself why he rock with a bozo nigga. You know what I mean? And that's a fact. But yo, you know what? Hey, yo, DBN, now check this out. Right? That's what look what you just said, right? Now, let's talk about the same individual you talking about. And I'm going to use me. I use me as an example. How can I get mad if that happened to me, right? And I know what's going on already, DBN. You understand? I know what's going on already. It's not like, oh, yeah, such and such. Yeah, these niggas is capping. No, okay. I know what's going on already. So if I know a nigga banging out over here, the nigga told my yo, hey, yo, Bucks, niggas is on your top right now. They came through already talking about, yo, where Bucks at. So if I walk back through that block and I ain't got the platy on me, that's on me. Same thing, man. You know what I mean? Same thing. Dudes go to other dudes' platforms, and especially, you know what I mean? I'm saying, especially Payne. Payne telling you that he go to niggas' platform to weaponize it. Why would you still let him up on your platform if he's telling you that, if you're not willing to deal with the repercussions after? Because one thing for sure, two things for certain, he's telling you he's weaponizing your platform. So we got to try to understand that. And when people get that, when people get that and they know and understand, then you know, maybe we you know, we'll be better off. Maybe we'll be better off. You know, I'm a firm believer, man. There's no understanding your environment, man. And if you slip and you get bit one time, then you take that understanding and you run with it. That's it. That's all you can do. All right, now I know. Boom. You know what? If I go through this way, I know dogs want to get at you and chase you. Same thing with us. Yo, coming home from school, yo. You know what I mean? In my public school. Check this out, right? It was to be a beach called the Maze in my public school. For those who know, they know. And in this maze, it used to be a house where the dog is moving around in the back. Like it's a nice little big back joint, big backyard and all that. And the dog moves around. So you gotta kind of tightrope the situation. You understand? So we knew, and that was like one of our games. Yo, we gonna go over here and mess with the dog and get chased by the dog. Now, I say that to say this. One of my guys got bit. Right? One of my guys got bit. You understand? So, you know, like I said, we young. I think this was like in my public school days, PS 26. So he gets bit. So, you know, he go tell his moms. So now I think he want his moms to wild out, like, yeah, the dog bit me, blah, blah, blah. He wanted his moms to go ham. You know what I mean? That nigga moms looked at him and was like, nigga, how long do y'all walk through that back? You know them dogs there, right? Yeah. I'm not doing none of that. You go to the hospital, go get that tetanus shot, and sit your ass down. I bet you won't walk through that backyard again. You understand what I'm saying? Because now you know what's going on already. So now how you want your moms to go ahead and flip the script because you got bit being somewhere where you ain't got no place being. Same thing on YouTube. You know a nigga weirdo? Yo, listen, I'm not being nowhere near that nigga. I'm not being nowhere near that female. I don't even hear the noise they kicking. I'm keep doing what I'm doing. Period. That's it. That's how you handle that. I mean, yeah, no, DBN. Yeah, no, man. You know what I mean? You got the graveyard shift. You know what I'm saying? You got to come on and spice it up. Like, that's what I be talking about. Dude just got to just get on and spice it up. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I'm trying. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to bring a little spark. You know, dudes just got to do the same, man. You know what I mean? Don't be afraid of failure. And then we won't worry about the people that ain't trying to do nothing. See, that's my motive. I'm not trying to worry about the people that don't want nothing. I understand it. I understand you don't care about monetization. I understand you don't care about getting paid. I understand you laugh at somebody making $100 from YouTube a month. I understand you look at people's views and all. I understand all that. So me understanding that, that's me saying, all right, well, you know what? I got to go that way when it comes down to me doing what I'm doing on YouTube. Because my motive is I want to be monetized. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get to a bag. I see people get to a bag. Why not? I'm one of them. I want to get to the bag. I'm not trying to, oh yeah, I'm just doing this for this. No, nigga, this is real rap right here. Nigga, this is LLC. I'm not trying to play with it. If I can get it, I'm going to get it. And I'm going to keep on trying to get it. Period. That's a fact. Hey, yo, DB, listen, man. At the end of the day, everything that goes on YouTube for me, I feel like it's a play. Period. I don't look into nothing being something that's problematic. Everything is a play. Right, but hey, yo, hey, yo, DB, look, you know what's crazy? Look what I'm about to say. This is crazy, and I ain't even gonna lie to you. We need them type of people around. We need them type of people around. Look what just took place in the past 2 months, man. Payne had the streets on fire past 2 months. Nigga, damn it, the whole sector don't like him. But that nigga, I don't, F the dirty sector, and all them niggas are this and that. It's like I told him, look where you was at, nigga. You deserve everything you get it, nigga. You deserve it, nigga. You came over here playing in the dirty sector. Something that you say you don't rock with. So now he got to pay the price. And he's all right with paying the price. You see what I'm saying? He's all right with that. But for the past 2 months, we've been the topics. One person been running the whole topic. Everybody been juicing off that one topic. Okay, that topic is over with, it's done. Now it's looking like, Payne on the chopping block. He all right with it. Yo, fuck that. Yo, Buck split me, bozo. I take the bozo of the week. Fuck it. I'm a bozo because I dealt with certain niggas. Accountability. All right, cool. It wasn't really no poll. The poll was just going to be Mr. Meow and nigga Payne. Well, Payne already said, yo, I take it. Mr. Meow said, yo, throw Payne as one, throw me as two, and let's see who win the award. Payne already said, fuck it, give me the award. Cap shot of old head came late. So I just said, fuck it, let me keep it on course because I was going to do a special edition. Just Mr. Meow and Payne. But dudes, yo, you're using me for content. Like, I ain't got to use nobody for no content, man. That's a fact. So I did it as my normal show. You know what I mean? So that's how that happened. But he already saying, yo, give me the award. You know what I mean? He already saying, give me the award. That nigga's not ducking smoke. It ain't like he up here acting like, nah, I don't do that. Nah, that ain't me. No, he's not ducking smoke. That nigga's okay with everything that's going on. He okay with it. And I respect that. That's all I need to see. That's a fact. He not crying. Yo, why you got me in the Bozo Award list? Yo, why you got me in this? Yo, I ain't nobody Bozo and this. No, he's wearing it. Yo, listen, all right, give me that award. I take that award. You know what I mean? And here's a reason for wanting the award, because I'm running around with these niggas I know I shouldn't be running around with, so I'm a bozo for that. You can't ask for nothing more, man. Nothing more than that. You can't ask for nothing more than anybody else. They be like, yo, why you got my name in it? Why you got my name in the poll as a bozo? Like, come on. Like, nobody deliberately puts your name there. People ask. People nominate. And that's how your name get up there. No one just say, all right, I'm going to throw this nigga name in there. No, people nominate your name. 5 people. All it takes is 5 people to say your name and to put your name in the bozo list. That's it. It's that simple. But dudes be bugging. Raw BX salute, my guy, you already, man. Yeah, you right about that, DBA. They do it, though. One thing for sure, 2 things for sure. We know they do it, DBA. They do it. Jam fam, salute. Salute the Jam fam. That's a fact. But yeah, you know what I mean, DBA, they do it, man. We can't lie about that, my guy. They do it. You understand me? That goes on. That's not foreign over here. Dudes talk about somebody, nigga, I seen it done, nigga. I seen a person go back and forth with a person for about 2-3 years, nigga. Talk about the same person. The same person. That's a fact. The same person. So, that ain't foreign. I seen that done already. I seen it. There ain't nothing that I could lie. Oh, nah, you know that. Nah, they doing that. Niggas talk about a person for years, man. and nothing ever happens. So that's regular over here. Yeah, that's weird, but that's regular. Shit, that's regular. Shit, I do it at times. Shit, I ain't gonna lie. I want to call myself, when I start shooting at Sonya, I'm gonna shoot at Sonya. You know what I'm saying? But that's a different kind of, that's a different kind of situation with me. You know what I mean? So, I may do it sometime, but it's not done all the time by me. That's the only one that I would even get that rhythm, because it is what it is. When I see boy, what's going on, man? Everything good? You good? All right. All right now, all right. Yeah, dudes be buzzing, man. You know what I mean? So, that's what happens over here, man. Weird-ish, man. Nah, I never did that, DBN. But they do it, though. You know what I'm saying? They do it. Nah, I agree with you. I ain't never do it. I try to pack them up and get them out the way. Word. ¿Qué pasa, pai? Tato. Yeah, I try to get it out the way. Oh, where you at crying? But yeah, man, other than that, man, y'all already, man, I'm about to let y'all go, man. It's your boy 050BUCKS, aka Mr. Shoot Right Back. You understand? We might do some 6 o'clock, man. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all pull up. You know what I mean? Don't meet me there, beat me there. I'm out. Wow.